Hi everybody, my name is Lucasfilms with the Geek Press, and today we got some news about Rust finally has an ESRB rating, so it might be coming to console a little bit sooner than we thought. You can now play Pokemon Red on Twitter, and Star Wars video games are going through a little bit of a rebranding phase. And let's just jump into all this, and let's talk about Star Wars first. All Star Wars games will now be under Lucasfilms Games. The announcement was made today on StarWars.com, and the statement, it pretty much says that all Star Wars games will now be under the same banner, that banner being Lucasfilms Games. And will not only help them financially, but it'll help them point them in the right direction in future projects. What they're doing is similar to what Xbox Game Studios and PlayStation Studios have done. Have a group of developers work on different projects, but all under the same banner. Lucasfilm Games has a bit of a history to it too. Back in the 1980s, they made a few games such as Maniac Masons and The Secret of Monkey Island, amongst other games. And then they rebranded to LucasArts in 1990. Now the question on everyone's mind is, what do they have in store now? Because the only games coming out is LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga, and it's clear they plan on making a franchise out of Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. So in the meantime, we'll have to wait and see for what they'll come out with. And honestly, this is actually really cool. I'm happy to see that there's they're getting the ball rolling with this stuff now. They're actually having a clear path on what they want to do. Having everything under one banner, under one name helps a lot. Because if you look at, again, as you all know, I'm an Xbox fanboy. And if you look at Xbox Game Studios, there's a lot of clarity. There's a lot of focus right there because they're not having to worry about what's this boss saying, what's that boss saying, and as opposed to having one central figurehead. And then you could look to this person and they could just point you in the right direction. And I think this is really good, and this is really great with Star Wars going forward, because I haven't played LEGO Star Wars in some time, but I've heard nothing but great things about all the LEGO Star Wars games. And if you played Fallen Order, which I have, it was a really good game. And I can't wait to see what they do in the future, like I said already. And it seems like they have they have a mission statement. Obviously they're not releasing the projects they're working on right now, but whatever they're working on, it seems to be they're all right, we gotta have this all under one house, we gotta have this all under one name, and that's great. This is a good sign going forward for the Star Wars franchise in regards to video games, because as you all know, the video game department has been kind of lacking, with the exception of Squadrons and Fallen Order. The rest of them have been kind of iffy for the most part. But let's jump into the next story and talk about how we can play Pokemon Red on Twitter. Have you been itching to play Pokemon? Well, have no fear, because now you can play using someone's Twitter avatar. It seems like @ScreenShakes, the Twitter page doing this, has taken inspiration from what Twitch has done in the past. That being allowing viewers to take control of the character and decide where they want to go and what to do. In a pinned tweet, they explain how you can play the game and move around. The tweet reads, and I quote, "Comment one of these buttons on the tweet. Up, down, left, right, A, B, start, select." After doing so, the more popular result will pop up every 15 seconds, and it will appear as a screenshot on the Twitter's avatar photo. Now, I'm probably going to say this name wrong, and I apologize in advance, but you could thank Constant Leotard, a programmer at Gameloft Montreal. He had launched this project over the weekend, and since the launch it has over 36k tweets, and a Discord community has started in hopes to complete the game. So if you've been wanting to play Pokemon Red again, now's your time to do it via Twitter. So be sure to join in on the fun before the game's complete. This is actually really cool, because I remember when Twitter did something super similar to this, and I didn't play it myself, I just kind of watched it, and I was just super fascinated by the software and the genius behind that. How the fuck do you program something to where so many people do this and it picks the popular one? And it's a really cool it's a really cool internet moment where you see people come together and just have fun. And that's exactly what it is. When I was covering this story, I was updating the page little by little, and it was really cool to see the screenshots being updated. We see the Pokemon trainer go left, right, fight a Pokemon, retreat, do whatever. And I got kind of stuck watching that for a cool couple of minutes. And even if you're not into Pokemon, I think this is really cool tech, and this is a really cool project. Hopefully Nintendo doesn't be a dick and take it down like they do with a lot of things. But I hope that doesn't happen, but it's really cool. And the technology behind this is really cool. And like I said, this is a cool bonding moment for the rest of the world. While the world's on fire, let's all come together and play some Pokemon. Doesn't that sound like some fun? But let's jump into the next story and talk about how Rust now has an ESRB rating. Like I just said, Rust has an ESRB rating for console games now, so that means we're one step closer to playing this game on Xbox and PlayStation. If you're wondering what the game's rating is, it's M, and it's going to be for both PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. The rating states that it's only for PS4 and Xbox One, with no mentions of the current gen ports to the Xbox Series X or S or PlayStation 5. But it's safe to say you'll be able to play Rust on current gen hardware. What's great about this game getting its rating is that it means that we're one step closer to the game being ported. Facepunch Studios, the people behind Rust, had originally said the game was going to come out on console in November 2019. The announcement was made at an XO19 conference and aimed to have the game released in 2020. It's clear they missed that window, and now they shifted to 2021. In an official post, he had this to say, amongst other things. We're sorry that we haven't been able to bring you Rust on console in 2020 as planned. We know from all your messages that you're excited to play it, and we hope that with the dawn of 2021, we can restore your trust as we edge closer to being able to share something with you. Rust originally came out in 2013 when survival games were really take off, but thanks to a lot of Twitch streamers, the game has found a second life. I haven't really played Rust myself. I actually had no idea what the fuck this game was literally until a few days ago. One of my good friends was like talking nothing but good things about it, explaining the game to me, saying it's like this survival game where you just go and kill people, get loot, and this and that. I haven't played it myself. I've looked at the trailer. It sounds very similar to a game called Vigor. It's a free-to-play game. I know it's on Xbox. I think it's on PlayStation as well, and I think it's on PC. I played it a little bit, but from what my friend was explaining to me, it sounds very similar to that game Vigor. But you know, if this game comes to console and there's a lot of hype around it, I might give it a go, especially if all my friends play it too, because I'm a whore for survival games, and I like playing those try-hard games, even though I kind of suck at them now. But I'm a whore for playing these games, and I like the idea of, like, you know, working together, and you have to, like, there's strength in numbers, essentially. That's a fun concept in games as well, and especially something that doesn't, like, it's not like a Warzone, or it's not like a PUBG or Fortnite or something like that. So it sounds really, really cool, and I'm into it, you know? I hope this isn't like DayZ, because, you know, I'm going on a tangent now, but I don't like DayZ. The idea of DayZ is fun. This open world sandbox zombie game. But I've played it a few times already. Every fucking time I play it, I don't know how to link up with my fucking friends, because the map is insanely fucking huge. And it's like, how did he expect you to learn this map if it's not so fucking friendly to noobs? Why? Why is that a game? But you know what? A lot of people play it, and from like the people I've seen that are good at it, it looks fun. And I just wish I could have that fun playing the game, but I can't. But that's neither here nor there. And that's all the news I have today with the Geek Press. I hope you guys like and subscribe. It would really mean the world to me. And if you guys can, be sure to follow all of our social medias right here on TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube. It would really mean the world to me. And I know there's a lot going on in gaming news today, and I thought these were some of the more cooler stories and some of the more important stories. I am only one man covering this stuff. You know, I can't really say that anymore, because I do have Sir Jacob Knight helping me out with a lot of projects now. And he is killing it right now too. He is really, really killing it. But with all that being said, I hope you guys like and subscribe, and, you know, share the video. Share it to your mom, share it to your dad, your little brother, your little sister, or your big brother, big sister, friends. I don't give a fuck who you share it to. Just share it. Get the numbers up. My goal is I want to hit 50 subscribers by, I said it on a podcast, either in 6 months or the end of the year. But my goal is 50 subs right now. We're at like 17, and I strongly feel like we could do it. I'm having this optimistic look, and I believe in you guys, okay? Because I love the content I'm doing, and I hope you guys like the content I'm doing too. But again, I know I sound like a broken record, but thank you guys for watching. And if you guys ever need anyone to talk to, for literally whatever reason, big or small, feel free to let us know. I have a Discord, and I'll shoot the link out, but be sure to grab it while it's there, because it does expire within 24 hours. But thank you guys for watching, and I hope you have a great day, great night, great afternoon, and I'll see you when I see you. Take care.